Hello, stream. We're gonna be playing some more poker today. I have the music set through Twitch. Let's see here. I suppose I should have tested recording. I guess I'll find out how good or bad it is. You guys can let me know in chat if I am unintelligible over the music. Otherwise, I'll just find out once I finish. But anyways, I'm trying out the Twitch soundtrack, so it is going to be like playing from a different source and with some different plugins and whatnot. So hopefully it'll be okay. I usually try to test this thing a little bit before I start playing. So it looks like so right before I turned on the stream, I got King and 2 other biters, and so $1 big pot there. So anyways, so now we will be starting the round of poker a little bit ahead. Well, maybe we'll reset the pot size if we get too far ahead. Anyways, let's give it a shot here. Hope everybody's day is going well. Alright, so 6-9 on the button, probably not callable. Yeah, well, I guess I could have called that. Oh, but it was suited? I forget if it was suited or not. If it was suited, I think I could have called there. Apparently my graph is a little bit far above my x-axis, or my y-axis there. I have to figure that one out. 4 on the button. Raise. It's only a 5-cent raise, so I try to just treat those as checks. Now this is an actual 3-bet. I don't think we keep Queen 4 suited to a 3-bet. We'll let that one go. We do try to play this one though. See how this goes next. We do one more just to deal with the other limper here. He's probably going to call us. Okay. Not a great flop for us. I think we bet it just based on the strength of our hand here. But it's very possible he has at least a pair. I mean, he's very early position, so I don't know. I think I checked this through. And we get nothing. He probably has at least middle or bottom pair here. It's possible he's scaring us off, but it's possible he has like ace jack, ace 10, ace x, really anything like probably had us beat there. That's just one where like ace king can get you in a lot of trouble. Because you can end up just being ace high on these high value pots because you're 3-betting it, possibly 4-betting it. So you feel like you have a bunch of money in the pot and you don't want to get out, and then you make really bad calls or like bad bluffs as well. Don't have much here. 6, 7, 9, 4, 6, 7, 9, queen. I think I just let it go. 5 cents. I mean, I could have checked that, or like called the 5 cents, because really 5 cents is just basically like a check. But wasn't really feeling it. So apparently I update on the graph. We the last time we played, our live graph was having some issues because it was not keeping track of our actual winnings, and that was because Poker Tracker itself was actually missing hands from the poker room. So I submitted a support ticket with their staff, and they said that it's a known issue and that they actually probably will have a fix pretty soon. It looks like based on the forum, it has been known for a while, 3 months. So at least they're getting on it. At least they're aware of it, and so we'll see how long it takes for them to actually fix it. Hopefully not too long. And 6 offsuit in the small blind. Fold. King 9 offsuit. Now, position 1 was... Okay, I'm just going to check it here. We have an open-ended straight draw. 7 or a queen gets us there. You should re-raise us, and then we can go all in. I don't think we're gonna get much more money out of him. I mean, that was like a half pot bet. Oh well. I think I just... I don't know, should I have checked the turn? If I triple barrel it, it's probably also folding, right? Possible I got more money out of him. I don't know. I think either way he's folding to a second bet, which he did, so... Whether the bet was the turn or the river, I don't think it really mattered. Alright, waiting for another hand here. We got ace-king. Okay. Something. Certainly something. See if we can make something out of it here. It looks like he timed out. Raise, nobody else in the pot with us. Big blind also folds. Pull up. Suppose I could have tried calling just to like make him feel good. But then I maybe get in weird situations where I have ace high and he has paired 2 or something, and bad things can happen. There, I think. T6 suited? Sure. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Yeah, T6 suited was a raise or a fold. Raise if I'm first in, fold if it was... that was 3-bet too, so... Gloss over that small loss there, and up to aces in the small blind. This guy's gonna try to steal it. Flat. Flush call. I don't actually know if I'm using the word flat right. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let the dealer just keep betting. Yeah. Let these guys keep betting. We'll just see where we end up. We have a possible flush, possible straight. Let them keep betting. Possible they have 2 spades and we're sunk. But we do have the ace of spades. And we have a straight. We almost had... Oh no, never mind. Did not have anything. Yeah, so if somebody has 2 spades here, we're hosed. Certainly possible. I mean, that's what this guy's betting. I don't think he has the ace. Maybe he has the 6. All here. It's a big... Yeah, he had 2 spades. I should have expected that. I had the straight. 3 spades on the board. He was big blind. So I should have assumed that he had a better range, or a bit range advantage there when the board was also low. and connected and suited. I think what I keep forgetting is that at this stake, very, very rarely a bluff. Almost always, if somebody is betting big, they have the nuts. I think. Now I just get to spend my time clawing back from our big loss here. That's all right. We'll play and try to keep playing optimal poker. It's just a bad call there. You just got to remember that people don't typically bluff at these levels with half their stack or more. He picked a good bet size. If he had gone all in, maybe I fold there. I don't know. Probably a bad call. I should have 3-bet. We're not looking good here. The whole table has nothing. So like, what's our sanity timer at? I already feel like I'm starting to lose it here with that big loss. Nice big dive on the graph. Maybe we can... I mean, I could just buy back in for 5 to try and have more leverage in terms, like when I'm actually betting. We'll let that go. I think that should have been a 3-bet. Do you have the 9? No. That was weird. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. He literally just called every single bet and then mugged his hand. Call, 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 fold. Or call, 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 you got it. Okay. Maybe he had low pair, but he didn't have a 9. Maybe he had a 6. Ace 6 or something. No. Yeah, there were no aces on the board, so maybe he had ace high. Okay, third ace on the board. That it? Comes to us. Re-raise. What does he have? 2 pair? But he checks. Just trying to bluff us. What do you have? Pair? The other ace? What's going on? 3-8? What? What? You call him a 3-8? What's going on, guys? Shenanigans on poker day, I guess. I don't know, like, it's... I was gonna say it must be drunk people, but it's Monday at 2 p.m. These should be normal, sane people. Oh, you know what? 2 p.m. is 5 p.m. on the East Coast. Maybe it's people getting off from work, having a beer, sitting down in front of the computer, and press and bet. So that's my only explanation. Whew. Okay. Yeah, pull up my Streamlabs remote so I know if any of you guys end up following or whatnot, I can follow along here. Okay. We'll fold that. We're back up to 76 cents, which is pretty cool. We're positive for the session. Yay! And we have a cool looking graph. Yay! Okay. 7 king. A button. That would be a raise if we're first in. Likely a fold. Versus hijack. King 7 suited. Yeah. Ace 7 offsuit from the hijack, also a fold. Kind of interesting. I mean, I've been spending a lot of time with these the Jonathan Little charts, and I've been also reading Modern Poker Theory so that I can try to understand like how the charts were developed and why, so that eventually I should be able to deviate from them when necessary. And you know, a lot of the theory is based on trying to avoid people learning your behavior and adjusting accordingly based on your behavior. So it's like you randomize your hands, or you have like polarized ranges because which means that you're mixing bad raises in with good raises so that they don't know what you're raising with. And what I'm realizing is that doesn't really 100% apply in Zoom poker when you don't really have, like, nobody's tracking your behavior. So bluffing, just like having like a polarized range, I don't think makes as much sense when nobody is following your moves, you know. So like a polarized range means like you raise the top of it and you raise the bottom of it and you call in the middle, or do something, you know, do something else in the middle. Whereas a linear range is one where you just stick with the top of your, you know, you 3-bet the top of the range and you fold everything else. Okay, so you just kind of stick with the best cards. And so it seems like, but to be honest, I wasn't doing as good when I was just playing a linear range. That's what I started on when I very first started this online poker before I was streaming anything. I just looked up like a single range on Equilab, and I just clicked like the tight range chart and just played that. I played it in a linear fashion, so I was either 3-betting or folding. I have ace. Do I call the... I guess I can call the button versus the hijack. Ace 5 suited. Yeah, is a call. Okay. I don't think we need to stay in. I'm going to click sit out so we can watch what's happening. I'm kind of curious. We would have had the 2 pair. Oops. I'm sure somebody else has got to have an ace. Oh, and then we would have been hosed on with this flush draw. The ace 5 suited, just the wrong suit. Hopefully you guys can hear the music if you're watching on Twitch. It's using the Twitch soundtrack plugin, so weird things might be happening with it. Alright, would we have had these guys beat? $1.78. It's like third pot. bets third pot. And he takes it. Takes $3. Good for him. That was kind of interesting to watch, at least. Not sure what the heck's gonna happen there. Yeah, have a flush, right? He's... I mean, he's betting the flush. Whether or not he has it, I guess it's just a matter of... Are you gonna try and call it C? He's got a pretty big stack, so certainly he's using that to his advantage. No chance for a straight or a flush. We are just drawing to 6 outs. He bets. He's not giving us great pot odds, so I think we let it go. I need to get better at actually calculating pot odds on the fly. Not great at that. Another weird pot. Sure, somebody has a queen. This guy doesn't. Guy doesn't have the queen? What's going on here? Surely this man has a queen. Yeah. He just... The same guy? Yeah. He had the house. Whew. Well done, sir. Interesting. So what happened there? He checked on the turn, me thinking maybe he bet on the flop, checked the turn, and then bet and re-raised, or actually I bet, he re-raised. So that was a check raise? He checked raises the river? Why do I keep underestimating these check raises? I keep thinking, check raise, he must be bluffing me. I'll call, right? I don't know, it seems like I call the check raise on the river every time, and it seems to bite me every time. Be learning a lesson. Okay. 8 queen, offsuit, on the button, let it go. All that. Man. Got a decent draw. Okay, we now have the nut flush. I'm gonna let somebody else try to raise it. Really? Please re-raise. Please re-raise. And then we go all in. Nope. Nope. Dang. So he had the flush, he had a diamond too, he just had a lower diamond. I could have probably bet a lot bigger. Does it say what the villain had here in my poker tracker? I'll have to wait till next time to see what he had. Really? I don't think I was getting any of that. I could have maybe let the queen come up and then maybe he hits the queen and bets me. But even then I'm out of position, so I raise first and then he folds. I think it's pretty rare that I'm getting money out of there. I guess what I should have done is bet the turn to maybe make him think that I am just going all out. I don't know. Yeah, I guess 9-6 offsuit, you know, I'm not... Doesn't make sense to raise it on the small blind. I could have bet on the flop with the justification that this hits my range better than his. But he was big blind too, right? So I missed, yeah. I think I was small and he was big, which means things are weird. Jack 2 from the button. What would be cool is if I had a line on the graph at 0 all the time, but I don't actually know if I can do that with, because that would mean I would have to redraw where the line is every time I render the graph. Okay, sorry, too long. Yeah, King 10 is definitely why I was hesitating there. He re-raises. We don't get much. Bummer. Probably gonna take the... He's just gonna bet me again. Not gonna bet me again. He should. I don't have anything. Okay, let that go. I don't like it, but... Hey, 6-4 Ninja. Yeah, sanity timer. It's like an anti-tilt timer is really what it is. It's just because like I start getting really tired after a certain amount of time and I start making bad decisions. So I just stop when the timer clicks down to 0 and take a break or go analyze hands and keep myself from going all in on something silly. Which definitely happens. If you look at my graph, it's like a lot of slow and up to the right, and then a big chunk down, because that's like after, if I don't set a timer for myself, I'll just start making silly all-in decisions. I did get the graph though, so that graph is live rendered with JavaScript. It's pulling data from a Postgres database. Postgres database is getting updated on the fly after each hand. So I was pretty proud of that. As you can see, we lost a big hand near the beginning, and then we won all our money back a little while later. Not sure if it was the same guy or not, but... and now we're just kind of floating even here. Oh, 6-4 Ninja, can you hear the music? I configured I'm trying the Twitch soundtrack instead of Spotify and Discord. Huh. I should not stay. I didn't have any clubs there. Okay, cool. Nice to hear you can hear the music. Let me know if you can hear my voice adequately over the music. I haven't, because it's like on a separate audio device, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like test my recording. Or like, usually I do a test recording to make sure all the audio levels are good. Okay. But I don't know how the audio piping goes with OBS when I'm recording locally for this Twitch plugin. All right. Jack 9 offsuit from the button. Oh? Oh, well, it would be a raise first in, but it's definitely not a call. well, some mediocre hands here. For something good. We're not going to call the 7-2 offsuit. We can let it go. Queen 9 from the small blind is not the worst in the world. Somebody does a min bet. What is that called? It's like flatting or limping. Yeah, I guess that would be a limper if he's min calling there. Okay, small blind, raise from the cutoff. We will let that go. Not cards. I don't know why I was hanging around with 5-2. I think I was just zoning out there for a minute. Alright, 9 ace offsuit from the small blind, facing a limper. We can call. And nothing good comes up. Do we check or bet? No, there's no real need to bet here if we're not strong. It's okay to just lose our 3 cents and call it a day. And this guy's gonna try to like have a weird bet sizing to try and keep us in. I don't think there's any reason why we need to. Alright. 9 offsuit again from the small blind. That is probably not a... Well, this is a little boring. Gonna get some good hands here. Okay. Ace 4 in the big blind. Not really defendable if somebody raises us. Well, chart says to limp it in the case of big blind versus small blind raise. We'll do that. Go to a flop, get nothing. We just check it through. Oh, he's gonna bet it. Like he's trying to steal here, but we really just have 3 outs. And the pot odds, I don't think are in our favor there. Does he have a pocket pair there, or does he just have... Maybe something suited? Okay, 9-3 suited, the fold. Six off, a little fold. Come on, dealer, give us something good. Jack 6, big blind. Oh, okay. Made 2 cents there. 6 from the cutoff, probably, or from the low jack is not good enough. If we were in a different seat, pretty much any other seat other than under the gun is we could erase that. That was technically not. Chart says to fold that. I think but it's a raise on an ace-8 offsuit in that position. Oh, we're gonna scoot on by with a potential for 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have an open-ended straight draw and a flush draw, which gives us like 30% pot odds. So let's bet it and see what happens. Or I should say 30% chance to win. Interesting. We don't make the straight or the pair, but we get a pair. He takes it. Bummer. Almost want to stop and review that. Let me tag it as review and we can take a look at it. Sanity timer is up. I think I might take a break just for some water. Do this. Run the big blind. Against the button. Ace-8 offsuit is a call. And we miss again. Now, here's like where the range theory comes in, right? Because the cards are lower and the dealer has a very wide range, it's more likely that he got something out of that hand. Now, of course, I just limped, so I also have a pretty wide range. But I think he, like, looking at my cards specifically, rather than thinking his range versus my range, when I think my cards versus his range, he has the advantage, I think, there. So I'm gonna get some water. I will be right back. Let's see if I can pause the timer and maybe just put the screen on that. There we go. Reset that. Okay. Be right back. Okay. this again here. We're down $1.15. Not a low for the session, oddly enough. But we just haven't been getting any good hands lately, honestly. Alright, it's been good. Not good. Oh, are we gonna limp all the way to the flop? I think we might. Let's do it. What do we got? We got a pair of sixes. Sure, I'll bet the pair of sixes. He must know that because I checked, I have range advantage here. But the ace comes and throws that all out of the water. He limped, or no, he did a min raise at the beginning. So he might just be a bad player. He actually has a strong hand here, but he just doesn't know how to play it. Like he timed out, actually. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'll take his money. Feel a little bad about it, but I'll do it anyways. Alright, King Jack from the button. We actually have something. Let's see if we will get anything. Somebody calls us. 2 people call us. Game 2-2. Not a great flop for us. Three-way pot. This guy is trying to min bet stay in. This guy does a raise. Interesting number. We will let it go, but see what happens. Now there is we would have had a straight draw next, but I think I'm okay letting that one. I think we made the right call. Or fold. Alright, so for anybody watching, we're just playing some 2-cent, 5-cent Zoom poker on Ignition. We are a little down in the session. We played about 125 hands so far. We have about 20 minutes left before I'll probably stop and maybe look at some of the interesting hands of the session and maybe run them through solver or just some equity pools, see what we could have done better. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like I've just been not running super great. Alright, let's see here. So small blind, ace-6 offsuit is a raise first in, according to the chart. A little surprised to hear that, but hey, we'll do it. See what happens. We'll gamble a little bit. Okay. We win the gamble, but doesn't get us very much. And 6 suited. Not a good hand. Suited, also not great. Thinking. Waiting for a hand we can play here. Okay, that's a hand we can play. It's not the best of hands, but we can raise it. Ooh. 3 cards, all higher than our pair. All counterfeiting our pair. None of them the suit we want. Hey, J-Heart. Thanks for tuning in on the stream. We are just losing at poker. I say losing, it's really not that bad. We're only down about $1. I mean, that is at least one snack from the Snack Shack, but it's not that bad. This guy, I think we call that. We miss. Does he have an ace here and he's just betting the ace? I don't see any reason to stay in there. We don't have any pairs. Don't have any flush draws. We have a straight draw, but very slim. We would need 2 cards for it. 5-2, still not a good hand. Nine eight offsuit, also not great. Oh, okay, we got something here. We got a little something. I don't think we actually slow play this. I think we just go for it. The reason we didn't slow play it, well, the reason we didn't slow play it is because it's not pair. Like, it's not an ace-ace, king-king. If it was a high pocket pair like that, I would slow play it. But fact of the matter is, if he has like 7-8, 6-7, and the board comes down low, he's gonna take it. So I'd rather just stop that from happening. Oh, we get a little bit again. Not very much. Make a little bit of headway. So, we've been getting some... We just got a bunch of decent hands, but nobody wants to play them with us, so... Not much to do there. I should have read my board there. That's actually a... My chart says that's a raise. Definitely not. That seems like an overbet there. I guess he's just trying to steal it. Of course, it's always the crappier hands that at the bottom of my range that I raise that people call, right? Nobody's calling the ace-king or the ace-ace. We need a king to make a straight. We have an overpair. We have the over card. I think we check it through. Oh, there's 4 people in the pot. So this is scary. With 4 people in the pot, you just have to assume somebody has something. And then the question becomes like, are you going to try to outdraw them? What are your odds? You know, in this case, the bet is 30 cents to me, but 30 over $1.50. Like, all right. I think that was a bad call, but. And then I'm letting this guy, giving this guy the. Yeah. What's gonna happen here? So 7-8, 10, Jack Queen, and Jack Queen gets it. Wow. So, okay, we only lost 44 cents on that, so it wasn't too bad. I'm gonna mark it down as review, and once our sanity timer comes up, we will revisit that. Looks like I forgot to resume the sanity timer. Resume that. Maybe we'll stop around 5 minutes. Queen 6. The 9 off? No. One of the things is like, well, with this graph, I mean, it's, let's see, 10 ace offsuit, or 10 ace suited, we raise. Anytime we get a card, man, it's like, maybe they're stream sniping us. I don't know. It kind of feels like it. Off another fold. I'm impressed our live session stats is actually accurate so far. Hasn't been any bugs in the screen grabber yet. Alright. I don't know why I was staying in so long. 7-2. Okay, the card we can play. Anybody gonna play with us? No, they're all gonna take their toys and go home. Yep. Man. What's funny is I actually tried a couple days ago. I was like, there's so many people folding to me. What happens if I just literally raise every single hand pre-flop? And I lost all my money is the is the short ending to that story. Basically what I found is that, you know, people were folding to me somewhere around the break-even point of 60 or 70%. So that stayed true. The problem is that the hands I did get into were I got into them with a much worse position. And the problem is that, you know, like I stayed in too long because, and I think it's just like a psychological thing. Like you think, oh, I got a pair or I got 2 pair. So I'm actually doing pretty good. But in poker, like those medium strength hands are, you know, they call them marginal made hands. And, you know, like you probably shouldn't be playing your marginal made hands that strongly because they just are very prone to losing. And so that's what happened. Like I just kind of kept thinking like, oh, I got something. And then sure enough, like you don't got anything. Or you're like, they beat you, you know, because like somebody else pulls out the higher flush or the higher straight or the higher 2 pair. Whatever it is, like because you're playing such crap cards like 3s, 5s, 7s, somebody else with the Jack, Queen, King just comes in and stomps you. Okay, so I've been talking and not paying attention. We lost our straight draws and our flush draws. So we really just have king high on a 2-pair board, but we win it anyways, so we'll take it. That was interesting. Okay, king 9 from the cutoff. We will actually play that. We'll see what happens. Oh, we get re-raised? The button? Probably has something decent there. Ooh. Not great. Not great at all. And I called. If it was King, King, Queen, it would have been a lot better. Oh man, yeah. So now we are probably down pretty close to a session low now. Oh, our hand grabber missed that. Interesting. Looks like it might be buggy or something. I think it stopped grabbing hands. It says we're down 206, but we are down a little more than that, right? Yeah, we're down like a little more, missed 10 or 20 cents. And we flop the straight in a 4-way pot. This is good. I actually could have re-raised there. This guy is going to be... But maybe we give him something else to give him some hope. And then we go all in next time. We jam it. Now somebody else potentially made a lower straight. Wow. This is going to be a big pot. Are we going to win it? I mean, we don't have... I think I have the nut straight, but like a higher card could come in, right? The queen. Yeah, so this guy had the 10 queen, which means a jack we would have lost to. But yeah, we just won an all-in 3-way pot. Woo! On 10-7, suited. I don't think I think the chart says to fold that. I wasn't paying attention. I was chatting with the stream. Whew, and now we just made up for all that loss in one hand. Yes, that's just how it goes sometimes. We are up $2.90, 80 cents. As you can see, the count is off by a little bit. Okay, I gotta shake it off here. I'm actually thinking maybe I reset here and go back to $5 just to go get back in line with the charts, and or like, way I'll feel a little less depressed if I lose it all. Okay. Our sanity timer only has 13 minutes left, so maybe we'll just write it out a little while longer. We'll just try to be a little bit more conservative, knowing that we have a bigger stack to lose. So ace-4 suited in the big blind versus a cutoff raise. Ooh. Chart says it's a 3-bet. I'm gonna pass on the 3-bet. Kinda glad I did. Well, actually, maybe I'm not so glad I did, because I think if I had 3-bet that, maybe I'd take it. But that's all right. Whew. Okay. I mean, that's a slightly amusing graph there. It's just like down, 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 up. Okay, queen 9 on the cutoff? Nope. Five offsuit is fold. Suited would be it. Raise first. Okay, king ace offsuit. We get a call. We get 2 calls, but nothing down here. Do we show aggression? Just do like a small bet. And we'll just check it through. We got... Okay, we take it. I was okay shutting down there. Yeah, I mean, if he had a 10, he should have been betting it. I would have... Potentially, he would have caught me, like, in a crying call. If he had bet there. Or, well, if he had a 10, and he bet it, I might be tired enough to call. Which just goes to show that the sanity timer is a good move. And king offsuit from the low jack is fold. Jack 10 from the hijack is also fold. Pair of jacks is, however, a raise, even from the low jack. Are you gonna call us, or is he just gonna time out? Find out. Thank you for the money. Queen Jack offsuit. And the hijack will take a stab at it. 2 folds, and they're gonna give it to us. Okay. We got complete and utter junk in the big blind, and so we will fold to that raise. Junk. Okay, Jack King offsuit. Good play. We get raised here from the cutoff. A King Jack offsuit. This is a 3-bet. See what happens. You gonna fold it? You should. We don't have an ace. Oh no, he 4-bets us. Just say goodbye to our money. 2. That I should look up my 4-bet range. I have it in my notes here. Pre-flop versus 4-bet, generally 10-10 plus or ace-king. Small blind versus 4-bet. Slow play ace-ace, 5-bet 10s through kings, ace-kings, ace-5 suited. So we made the right call. We made the right call. I didn't review those notes before I played. I just happened to get lucky and I just made the right judgment call. I think I just remembered that, oh man. Okay, I think we just stop here, guys. I feel like we're just getting stomped here on these, like, marginal pre-flop hands. And, I'm not super happy about it. Okay, I'm gonna click sit out next hand. We're gonna play this hand, see what happens. Here, I think we call, but don't get too excited. Okay, so top pair. Check it to him. Let him raise it. We call. Another low card. I think here we start taking initiative. We say, yeah, we know you're full of crap. We would like the pot, please. Now you have to bet. He's going to take a chance that an ace comes. No ace comes. He has a 3 and a 4, makes a straight. Possibly he has 2 pairs. He stayed in with 2 and 2-7. I think I'm just doing overbet to maybe he's thinking we bluff it. I don't know. What is it? Oh yeah, the 2 pair. Nicely done, good sir. And that is why I have the sanity timer. That was a bad move. One top pair is a marginal made hand. When he re-raises like that. Wow. I should have quit one hand earlier. Oh well. Well, we can just take a look at that hand and see what the math says we should have done there. That was brutal. Alright, we're gonna leave. Okay, explanation time. Oof, we lost $5 on that, guys. $5 on that one hand. That was brutal. If I had just left one hand earlier, I could have... That. A little depressing. Okay. Let me pull up. Okay. I really was. I was just tired, and I should have thought that through. I just like insta-clicked call. I don't know what I was thinking there. I just assumed he was bluffing. I bet on that last. I bet first. Dang it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So I had King of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts. He is in the hijack seat. Right off the bat, that's a weird range. Because if we look at like a normal hijack range, oh, 7-6 suited is there. Okay. I honestly didn't think it was. But it's there. So interesting. So we're already losing against that range with King Diamond, Jack Hearts. That's actually good to know. I thought I had a big advantage there. And then the fact that I call shows him that I am not at the top of my range. You know, it means that, you know, if he's looking at this same graph, he can unclick these top few corner buttons, right? And then do his math accordingly, and his math suddenly probably looks a lot better versus me, knowing that I just call here instead of like 3-bet or something. I don't think it should have been a 3-bet, but it does give away information about my hand. And so he probably, when the flop comes, 2 clubs, King Spades, 7 diamonds. Interesting. We have a lot more equity. So we put in the hand here, and we have 77% equity. I guess because we have top pair and a bunch of low numbers. So admittedly, we get very excited. I check. I think that was mistake number 1. I think if I bet there, it says I have pair kings. And instead I let him bet. He bets his middle pair, and I call. Okay. So, because he bet, you know, I don't think we really filter much out of here. I think we just like, maybe we say no, we leave no made hand unclicked. He does 2-card backdoor flush draw. Theoretically, he does have that. Okay. So we filter this, and we still have a lot of equity in the hand. We still have 71% equity. Oh, let me check. Let me check the door. I might have a guy here to clean the carpet.